the office building appear? Is it lights on? Shut down? What's
Nope, there's lights on.
open
3
for
stories.
business hours or in the
It
middle
is
of
not
night?
open right now, but there are lights on inside, which isn't unusual. Because it could just be like there's a cleaning crew inside, or but there's lights on in there.
Okay.
And it looks like there is an underground parking, like you drive at the building and then go under it. But that has a gate, one of those security gates that they would have, which isn't really. It's kind of a mesh, one of those rolly down mesh ones.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Cardinal, do you think you can disable the security on that gate?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Send Cardinal
Okay.
forward to go and disable the security on the gate and then lift the whole thing up.
I'm going to take the technical approach.
Yep.
And,
Technical pleasure. Give me your
no.
know-how.
Okay.
Bravo's just going to walk up with him, hands in his jacket's pocket there.
Don't offer me a sandwich, please. I beg of you, don't offer me a sandwich.
No, I'm upset because we left. They shot it up before I could get any sandwiches.
Yeah, before you could get another club.
Yeah.
5 successes.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Now, what exactly are you trying to do?
It's just the basic security gate.
It's yeah. Well, there's the security gate. There's obviously cameras. There's cameras outside too.
Yeah. So I'll access one of the security nodes and looking to basically set the cameras on feedback, just on a loop because it's late at night, and just open the door because it's like a data center. It's just like a door, a roll under. You said it's underground parking,
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get the door open. Did you want to do anything about their cameras or?
Yeah, ideally either flicker them or if digital these days, so I could probably just loop it.
Okay. We'll say yeah. Your 5 successes, you're able to do that. The gate, you hear the little pop, and it starts to roll up. Inside, it sounds busy down there. Basically you go down and then you kind of turn. You can hear it's busy. It's very busy in here.
In the garage.
In the garage, yes.
Huh. Okay.
What are you guys gonna do?
I'll move forward quietly and
Okay.
try and get a view on what the busy noise is.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Anyone else?
Yeah,
Everyone?
Same.
Yeah.
All right. All of you, give me your stealth rolls, your little sneaky rolls. Sneak plus your reflexes.
Three successes.
No
Okay.
successes.
4 with a bank.
Okay.
4 with no bank.
Okay.
0.
Does anyone have any aggravation they want to give me?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't like to aggravate the GM. It's just a bad promise.
It's a bad thing. Okay. You guys get around the corner. You guys are doing your little sneak. You can hear people like, yeah, load that up. Come on, we gotta hurry up. We gotta get out of here. And you guys get around the corner and you look, and you can see it's more of those moving vans. A lot more like non-cyborgy type people loading stuff. One person in particular stands out. She's in her little business outfit. She has kind of has kind of a stern look to her, and she looks like she's in charge. She's got her phone in her hand. She's talking to someone else, but occasionally she'll tell them like, no, don't put that, don't worry about that. It'll be destroyed with the building. And you also see standing next to her is Hush. And you see people are busy moving stuff. There's a couple cyborgs in here. and they are busy moving stuff.
I kind of whisper, remember, Hush can teleport.
Gonna pull out my phone, take a little video
Okay.
for later.
Okay. And what is Armature doing?
How many vans are they loading?
There's probably 3 vans.
3 vans that they're loading. Okay. And what's the distance between us and them at this point?
You're close enough.
Close
If you
enough
wanted to, yeah, if you want to get over there.
My before we spring into action, we should have a plan because we've got one person we want to capture at least.
Yeah, this is. You've got 10 technicians or 10 like normal looking people. There are 3 of those cyborgs. There's Hush, and then there's that lady.
I could do a full like quad speed fly through and just slam into Hush for everything I'm worth, and if I can take her out or disable her or tie her up, that leaves everybody else free.
Yeah.
She's gonna mess up our plans if we don't find some way to take her out.
Yeah.
Okay.
We also have to find Brittany.
Yes, I was just about to say that. You guys actually see 2 kids on gurneys being pushed into one of the vans, and they look like they've been shrink wrapped.
Oh my goodness.
So they're completely covered head to toe in this kind of shiny cellophane type material. They're not moving, but they're shrink wrapped, like they've been pressure sealed, like some meat or something, and they're being pushed into a vehicle. Yes, that's the other. Left that
the
one
other
out.
option would be to let them blow up the building, possibly. I mean, we could always call police. We could call it in to them as as a bomb threat that this building's going to blow to the police. But it might be easier to take one or more of the vans on the road. Or it could be more. It could be tougher. I don't know, but
there could be people in this building.
There is that.
We could try and drive that van out of here and disable the others. I like your plan for Hush. I think that's a
Once
good
we
one.
do that plan for Hush, we're in a fight.
Right.
Yeah.
Why don't I drive the van out of here to a safe distance?
Sure, the van that the load the kids into.
That'll kind of start things off, and you can take Hush out.
Well, that would work. But however, Bravo, are you sure you want to do that? Because when you plan, you actually give me aggravation points.
Right. Well,
stop thinking so much.
He's gonna say that, and then he's just gonna do it.
He's just gonna just run over there and
why don't I just do this?
Right.
And then he's gonna go and do it without actually waiting to see if everyone agrees.
This isn't a plan, so the plan would be once Bravo's in action and he gets to that van, I take out Hush.
Which
Okay,
van
so
is he
what
going
happens.
after? The ones that they're putting the kids into?
Kids in.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what happens. Armature, you feel something poking up to the back of your head, and someone says, "Don't move."
Oops.
And there's someone behind you with a pistol. Yes. And they're like, "Don't move, don't move." Hey, everybody. That's what he's saying.
Okay, well, as he's telling me not to move, I unravel my leg and pull him down.
Okay, so that's what you're going to be doing. All right. You youngsters, you crazy kids, give me perception plus intuition if you have it rolls for initiative. And, you're going to want to roll high because I'm crushing it.
Well, I got 2.
Okay.
4.
4.
5. I didn't bank the
5.
die. I got 2 6s on the wild die.
And Armature?
That would be 2 with an aggravation die for you.
Oh.
I love it. All right. So this is how it works. This guy kind of gives up your guys' location. He's like, don't move. Hey, everybody. But then Bravo acts before everyone, because as everyone's kind of like starting to take notice, what are you doing, Bravo?
Bravo's going to sprint toward the van.
Yeah, Bravo gets there. Boom. Bravo's there.
And pops in and going to drive it away if he can.
Okay. You hop into the van. The keys are already in the van.
Excellent.
In the seat next to him, you see there's probably like a Taco Bell like 10-pack.
Oh.
And a drink in the drink holder.
Uh-huh.
This guy was basically getting ready. He had, you see like he's got his playlist set on his phone for like the drive. And you see he's at the other door, like he's just putting in like a box at the other door as you hop in the passenger side door. And he's like, hey.
All right. He'll toast him with one of the tacos.
Right.
You know, take a bite, start driving off. You know, hit the play button with the pinky. Start
okay,
the
fair
music.
enough. Okay, what is this guy listening to? What does he listen to?
Country.
Some country?
Yeah.
Is it
totally-
Eddie
Waylon
Rabbit?
Jennings.
You rabbit.
He's listening to his Eddie Rabbit.
I love a rainy night.
Yeah, he loves a rainy night.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Some Wu-Tang. They're for the kids. Wu-Tang is for the kids. That's right. Okay, so you're taking off. That's what you're doing on your initiative. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, making sure I don't get shot.
Make sure you don't get shot.
So
Okay.
That's a
invasion
good
for my
plan.
secondary.
You just
Okay.
say tacos. I think that's pointless now.
True. As you drive off, the guy who was in the other side, who was putting the box in on the passenger side, he reaches over and grabs for the taco pack.
Oh,
Let's see. He got one success, so you know
He's got priorities.
he makes a mess of it as he's grabbing. So now there's all that weird plastic cheese and not meat all over. But yeah, he manages to claw at one and maybe gets the tostada thing out. But you're taking off driving.
Yep.
And then Cardinal, what are you doing?
Cardinal is going to use his wings and do full flight at whatever that was, 8 times speed, the quad or the oct, and
Right.
fly straight into Hush. Just a full barrel into her charge attack, backed by the flight speed.
Okay, this is going to be really difficult. Not that you can't do it. Let's see. Let's look at old Hush over here. Okay. It's for plus 8 damage. Okay, so you're going to need, okay, this is what you're going to need. To do 8, that's going to add 4 additional difficulty to it. And she's really hard to hit to begin with. However, so this is how it works. If you're successful, you hit them for that damage and you don't take any damage. If you're not successful, you hit them and you take damage as well. So you can just fly into them and make the roll, and if you fail it, you both take the damage, or you can try just to get them to take the damage if you make the roll. So just giving you that as a heads up. So
Yeah,
would you
no,
like
that's fair. So so if I'm successful on the high difficulty, I do the move and I manage to not get myself effed up.
Right.
And if I fail the roll, I'm still I hit them, but it's, you know, I'm a victim as well.
Yeah,
That's
you
fair.
hit
I'll take it.
flat on.
And it's reflex plus fighting plus I get my flight dice though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no. No, it's just your fighting roll. The flight is basically what you're using to
For the damage.
Yeah, to make that move.
Okay.
So, going for that roll.
I am.
Right now, they're all looking over in slow motion, and then Cardinal just takes off, and you see that Hush is getting ready to spring into action.
So I've got 2 successes, and you said I needed how many
7.
total?
7.
Oh,
Well, hero points isn't going to fix that. So I got 2 successes. So I just full on barrel into them at absolute top speed that I can manage, and I'm not successful in cushioning it for myself.
Okay, so how much damage do you would normally do? What was it? 8 points of damage?
Normally it would be 7 before I get any success.
No, actually, you would do 2 points normally, plus the 6 for the your claws. So that's 8 points, plus an additional 8. So that's 16 points that she takes. So, and you take that as well. As you guys smacked it. What did you roll on your wild die, by the way?
2.
Okay, so you didn't get a 1
Now,
on
can I spend hero points for damage?
Yeah, she's going to spend hero points to negate it. So yes, absolutely. How many would you like to spend?
3.
Okay, so that's an additional 12 points of damage. So 16 points becomes, you did, was that 28 points?
Yep.
That's a lot of damage.
that is a lot of damage.
So take the 16, but then you do an additional 12 to her. So you take 16, she'll take the 28.
Got it.
And she will spend points to negate that. So she is going to spend 7. She spends 7 points out of her hero points as you smash into her.
That's a lot of hero points.
Both of you tumble into like some barrels and boxes and stuff. Smash! You knock the air out of her. But then the sound goes quiet around you. Bravo takes off. Yeah, the entire scene gets really quiet. So you guys can't actually communicate in this area right now.
The music stops.
Yeah, everything. Like, even though you know that everything's on, you can feel the vibration from the engine as you're trying to drive this thing out, but nothing other than that. Or you guys can feel it, but you guys cannot hear it as she sucks all the sound out of the area. She, let's see, what is she gonna do? She is going to, what is your passive defense value? Or actually, are you gonna do anything else, Cardinal?
Yeah, if I can continue to act, I'm going to try and beat the hell out of her.
Go for it. Get your actions in before she goes. Because you go before she does.
Reflexes plus fighting, less 2 dice.
Yep. And now you only need 3 successes to hit her.
3 successes, and so 8 points.
Okay.
Armor.
8 points, armor piercing. Okay. So let's see. 8 points. Yeah, she spends more hero points to negate some of this damage. So yeah, you guys are fighting. She managed to hit these like boxes which cushioned her fall, and then you're clawing at her and she's kind of blocking. Anything else? Which is kind of cool because you're burning through her hero points.
Yeah, I'll take one more shot.
Okay, so -4.
And no, 2 successes, but not enough.
Okay. Did you want to spend any hero points? Are you good with that one?
I'm out, so I am good.
Okay. So yeah, you're clawing at her. She's kind of blocking, kind of rolling, she rolls from underneath you, and then grabs you by the back of the neck, and then starts teleporting. What is your passive defense?
Is that PD or PDV?
PDV, passive defense value.
Okay, 2.
Okay. And I take it you don't want to go with her. I mean, you might, but I'll just ask just to be courteous. I'm assuming you don't want to go?
I prefer not to.
Fair enough. Equal to let's see. The person, I'm assuming you're unwilling. They have to make a roll. Okay, so you've got a 2?
Correct.
I got it. Okay, I've got 3. So she grabs you and teleports you. All of a sudden, the scene just changes for you. And you're in an office room. And then take 2 out. You're in an office room, and for good measure, she is going to. She jumps back from you, punches, her hand disappears, and then you get hit in the side of the head.
Ugh.
Okay, so she hits you in the side of the head for 5 points of damage.
Okay.
So yeah, she jumps back, she like teleports back away from you, punches, you get hit in the side of the head, and then 2 more dice. Oh, that didn't work out for her, but she disappears. So she disappears away. Oh, when she disappears, by the way, you guys can hear sounding. Back inside this room, what are you guys doing in the garage?
Well, Armature was grabbing the foot of the person that was holding a gun to her head and yanking him down.
Okay, go for it. Give me a fighting roll.
Okay. That is 3,
Yep.
5, 6 successes.
Any 6s on the wild die?
No.
Okay, so 6 successes. Yeah, you crush this guy to the ground. You pull him down so hard he goes unconscious.
Okay. And then since I've still got my hands wrapped around him, or rather a hand probably wrapped around him, can I swing and throw him like a curveball at the woman who was on the phone?
Oh, come on. This nice middle-aged lady
Yeah.
with the stern look about her.
Yeah.
You can, but yeah,
At
it's not a
minus
good
2
roll.
dice.
Yes, it would be minus 2 dice.
Okay.
And it's not cool. It's not cool, by the way.
It's only
Poor
cool
lady.
when Bravo does it.
Yeah, it's only cool. That's right.
Oh, well, your admonishment paid off because I have a 1 on the wild die that I'm going to give you.
Oh,
And that's only 1 success.
Yeah, you don't need a lot to hit her. She's not super athletic. But yeah, you smash her with this other body, and it kind of hurts because she drops her phone, and her hair probably comes down and out of her very strict bun, and she probably topples over into like another technician, tries to like catch her but doesn't, so they all kind of go sprawling to the ground. Anything else you're gonna do
No.
for your
I'm done.
third action?
Nope. I'm done.
Okay, what is Jewel doing?
Who else is here that looks like they're causing a problem? I mean, there's the
There-
lady, and then she has various technicians who are
There are
just trying to
10
grab some
technicians, 3 cyborgs, 3 bands.
Gotcha. All right, so the cyborgs will probably be a problem.
Okay.
So I will blast some cyborgs.
Okay. Now, how are you going to blast them? Because remember, you've got electrical, which means you can do these attacks as an area effect.
Yes, I think I will do that.
Okay. It makes it more difficult. However, with manipulation, you could actually do it. And remember, you've got various effects that you can do.
There's also the effect that you can do where you can stop all electricity from working in the area.
Okay.
You could do that, but that's pretty lame.
Which could shut down half the cyborgs, the non-meaty part of the cyborgs.
Yes, the business end of the cyborgs. You can do that if you want, or you
So if
could
there
just,
was
what you could do, which is really cool, is make everyone's hair stand up.
That's it, but that's it, right?
Yes, yeah, that's pretty much it. So yes, you can create a null field of where electrical energy doesn't, but that also will include like the vehicles. You can do like what's that?
Well, is Bravo far enough away, or is he still kind of?
No, everything in the garage would
Yeah,
unless
so
you wanted to make it. Unless you wanted to make it so that it wasn't him, in which case I would add an additional difficulty to the roll.
Sure, do that.
Okay, so you're gonna shut down everything except for his van.
Yes.
And the phone inside that's playing the Eddie Rabbit.
Yeah, I'll probably kill that.
Oh man, come on. Respect the rabbit. Okay, so give me a roll. Give me a willpower.
Willpower. Okay.
Plus your presence.
Okay. Willpower and my presence?
Willpower plus your presence plus 5 dice for your electrical manipulation.
Okay, that's better. All right. So this is gonna be not good. All right.
You need 4 successes.
All
What'd you
right.
get?
I got 5 successes, but I rolled a 1 on my wild die. So I will take one of those successes away, and that will leave me with 4.
However, what you can do is just give me that success.
I'm aware. And I'm not giving you anything.
Listen, I would like you to have all your options. Okay, so that's what you're doing. You're gonna only do 4 successes?
Only 4.
All right. Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay, so here are the 3 cyborgs. How many successes? What is? Ooh, it's gonna be hard for them. Here we go. First cyborg rolled incredibly. Wow. First cyborg is not even phased. Second cyborg is phased. Third cyborg is phased as well. So you got 2 out of 3 of the cyborgs. They stop working, or at least their mechanical parts stop working. And they're going to be spinning around, like the 2 that aren't are spinning around to kind of like make the blade come out of their arm as opposed to it just coming out. So they're trying to force the blade out of their arm. One of them is going to kill everyone in the room. The vehicles, they stop, except for the one playing Eddie Rabbit, which you didn't get enough success to kill Eddie Rabbit.
That's fair. That's all right.
So anything else you would like to do? Any other actions?
Yeah, I'm gonna try one more time to get that last cyborg that I
Okay.
didn't get. So that's
Okay,
minus 2 dice.
Minus 2 dice, but you don't need as many since you're not doing area effect. Since you're only affecting him, you're gonna need. Where am I at? Little cyborgies, 2 successes.
Okay.
They don't have to make it.
Well, that was pretty good. I'm gonna bank this the 6.
Okay.
And how many successes did you say I needed?
I don't know how many you get.
I got 3.
Okay. Fair enough. If you think that's good enough.
I hope so.
Okay. So you do that, and okay. So it looks like this guy, he had turned around, like he was coming to you guys, and then he stops. Legs stop working. He's kind of moving sluggishly, trying to get at you guys. So that happens. So this round, the 3 cyborgs are trying to get their weapon systems online. The technicians, a lot of them are looking at their phones because that's what people do now. And the other vehicles have stopped, and that's it. So at the beginning of the round, what is Bravo doing?
Bravo drives away.
Okay, Bravo drives away. So he's driving away safely.
Well, it's Bravo, so
Right.
like he's not going to try and wreck the van, but he's not
Right.
going to try and be super careful either.
Okay, give me a coordination plus piloting roll.
So a coordination roll.
Yes.
3 successes on 3 dice.
Okay. You do pretty well. You drive up the little ramp around the corner, boom, out onto the street. Are you the light's turning yellow? Are you going through the light? Or are you going to wait?
It's yellow. He's going through the light.
You're gunning it through the light. You go past that, past the 7-Eleven on the corner, turning off past the Chipotles, and you are driving away. That's what you're doing. Anything else you want to do, or you're just driving away?
We'll call 911 on the phone, playing Eddie Rabbit.
Okay. So you're doing that. You're calling 911. Then we go to Cardinal. You're up in this room. What are you going to do?
Is there a window, exterior
absolutely.
window to the room?
Mhm.
I should be able to claw that and just go right through the window.
Yeah, it's you're in an office building.
So I'll go
You're in
up.
an
Am I
office.
still in the complex?
Uh-huh. You look down and yes, you recognize that you are, a few floors up, but you're still in that same building.
Okay, I'll fly around back to the garage entrance.
Okay, are you going to try to get there this round?
I'm pretty hurting, so I'm not going to push it.
Okay, so you're going to spend this action getting back there then.
Yeah, getting my bearings and getting back there.
Okay, so you easily get back there. You'll be getting back there. So next round. Okay, so now it is okay. There are 2 people still in there. Boom. Yes, Hush shows up. It gets really quiet inside the garage. She kind of appears. She kind of walks into the room from nowhere. She walks in and she's going to punch Armature right in the bread basket.
Oh,
Okay.
So you get a bread basket shot. What's your PDB?
1. I will try and do an invasion.
Do an evasion?
Yes.
Okay, so you attack this round. You did 2 attacks, so -4 dice.
Okay. And that's reflexes plus evasion?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I guess that's 2. 1 success.
1 success. So your PDB now is a 2.
Yes.
Okay, so she got 3 successes. So you take 6 shots as she comes in, and she appears next to you, punches you, and she's gonna punch you again. Oh. And she misses you with the second one. She punches, disappears, and from behind you, you can kind of hit. Well, no, you can't hear, but maybe you feel her from behind. And she punches. You kind of duck out of the way on that one, and then she disappears again back across the room.
Okay.
That's what she does.
And how much stress do I take from that?
The second punch didn't even connect.
Oh, okay.
I think it was
She
6
missed
for
with the
first
second.
one.
6 for the first one, nothing from the second one, and then she teleports across the room again. The cyborgs are now they've got their blades out. These blades come out of their arms, so they've managed to manually force the blades out.
Okay.
So that's what they did this round. What is Jewel doing?
Jewel is gonna just.
You know what? They went before you. Roll 4 additional dice, Aaron. Because this was the beginning of the round, and you didn't act yet, so you wouldn't have taken that penalty.
Oh, okay. 2 more successes.
2 more successes. Okay, so don't take any damage.
Oh, okay. All right.
She missed you twice. Sorry. So what were you doing, Jewel?
Oh, then I would continue to antagonize those cyborgs. I don't want them doing anything. So, I'm gonna give them what for.
Okay. Are you gonna give them all what for, or just?
What are they? Are they what is? Are they moving? Can they move, or are they still trying to get it together?
They are moving sluggishly because everything they're doing manually. It doesn't work. So they're not as agile right now because they're trying to like move and come at you.
So in that case, I'll just start doing I'll hit him with some lightning.
Okay.
All of them.
Now, what you can also do for your defense,
Yes.
you can actually create an electrical sheath around your body.
Okay, I was
So-
wondering about that. Okay, with the electrical manipulation.
Yes. So you can do that. You can create like a sheath, which means if they do, they would take damage because they're touching you. But, you would also take damage because, they're touching you. But, but that means you would split up some of your dice.
You know what? I'm just gonna concentrate on just attacking them.
Okay, are you
So-
attacking them all?
Yes. So if I do an area effect of just lightning, I'll say
Right.
that.
Yeah, you would be attacking them all. So it'll be a little bit more difficult because you're trying to attack as an area effect.
Gotcha.
So you want to do that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So let's see. You're going to need 4 successes.
4 successes. All right. And this is a coordination, right?
No, this would be your willpower plus your
Oh, same thing.
yeah. Actually, no, this would be a coordination. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Coordination, range fighting,
Okay.
4 successes.
All right.
Elemental manipulation added into that, or no?
Now, because this is she's actually just attacking them.
Yeah. Now I'm just. All right. So I'm going to spend my banked wild die and another hero point.
Okay.
See if I can. I only have 3 successes here. So. All right. And. All right. I got 5 successes.
5 successes. Okay, so you got 1 over. Electricity is coming down out of the conduits, maybe out of the lights, and like hitting them, arcing up from like electrical outlets and like electrifying them, and they are all taking damage. They all say "owie."
Owie.
Yes, they all "owie." They say. Anything else? Second action.
I'll do a second action.
What are you gonna do?
Just why not? Same thing. I'm gonna.
Okay, 4
So-
successes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get real lucky on my roll here. Let's see what we can do. Come on, wild die. So close. All right, let me spend my last hero point.
What you can do, Renee, remember you guys have advantages, or some of you do,
Uh-huh.
and depending on how you use that advantage, it can be used in your favor. So,
My
for
advantage
instance,
is my legacy hero.
legacy hero, you could, how would legacy hero work here?
That's a good question. I'm assuming it's just because my grandfather was is that what that means? I didn't look that
Yes.
one up, so I don't know what it actually. I thought it
Well,
was just
you make it well. In a normal game, you would make up what your advantage is.
Mm-hmm.
So, what does legacy hero mean to you?
Well, to me, I thought it's just because my grandfather was a superhero, and I just kind of got some of his maybe prestige, or maybe I asked him for advice, or just to me,
Okay.
that's what that meant to me. But I actually don't know what it means in the book.
Well, no. That's what it means. No, that's
okay.
exactly what it means, because you define it as whatever you define it as.
Okay.
So it won't help you here.
No, I'm fine. I got another success. So I'm good. I got so that's 4. But I
Okay.
am now out of hero points.
Okay. Going for any third attacks?
No.
Okay. So what is Armature? Does Armature want to take any other attack or any other actions?
Yes, she would like to stretch out her limbs and punch Hush in the face.
Whoa! Come on now.
Yeah.
I know.
Go for it. You need 3 successes. She's across
I
the
have
room.
those. Yes, I have 4 actually. No.
Did you take out 2 dice for your second action?
Oh no, I didn't.
Yes, because your first one was your evasion.
I still have 2 successes.
Okay, you needed 3.
Oh
Can I
darn.
put any hero
Okay.
points on it or anything?
Yeah, I will put a hero point on it.
Okay. Roll a hero point and
Nope, doesn't help me.
okay. So you punch, you smash the wall behind her. Hand goes right into the wall. There's concrete smash. Going for a third attack or a third action?
1 second. Something that Erin might not have remembered. She has stretch punch specialization, which gives her an automatic success.
Oh, that does.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yep, I
Well,
see it
then
on
I
the
would have
character
had
sheet.
then I would have 3 successes.
Okay, awesome. And how much damage you would do?
Do I do my BDV in damage?
Yours is actually added in. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because you have a strength. What's your super strength? You got a super strength, so you do 6
6.
points. So plus the 2, so that's 8 points of damage. Yes. So you smash her for 8 points of damage,
Okay.
which she's going to spend hero points. So, like, yeah, you smash her in the face, going for another attack. You would reduce by 4 points, but you would get 1 success because your stretchy limbs.
Yeah, I will give it a shot of what the heck.
Okay, so you're going to be rolling
2 dice.
6 dice minus 4, so 2 dice. You're going to be rolling.
Right. 1 success.
You got 1 success. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
It's not enough. Going to spend any hero points or?
No.
Okay, so you would have gotten a total of 2 successes.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, the second punch when you come in, she manages to duck under that when you smash the wall. And that's the end of the round. Bravo's down the street. Cardinal, what are you going to do?
Let's see. As I come through, as I fly my way back,
Yes.
I see Armature and Hush fighting. Correct?
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna fly up and whack Hush.
Okay, go for it. 3 successes.
Okay.
You need.
And that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 successes. So you do 9 points of damage.
Nice.
And I'll hit her again.
Okay, she'll spend 2 hero points to negate that. Smack, smack. She's very squirrely right now.
Uh, 1, 2, 3 successes.
3 successes, so another 8 points. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, you see that she is basically phasing. She's teleporting in and out as you guys are punch her. And basically it's a special effect of her spending hero points to negate damage. But yeah,
Okay.
she is kind of, basically like teleporting around as you guys are punching it, trying to stay out of your guys' way. Anything else, Cardinal?
No, that's it.
Okay. This is what she's going to do. She's going to punch you guys in the face.
Hey now.
So first, Armature for punching her in the face. She's going to, what is your, you've got a 1 passive defense?
Yes. And that's
Spending
about
any
all
more
I got
actions?
right now. No,
Yeah.
I don't have any more actions.
Okay, so she hits you for 8 points
Ouch.
in the
Okay.
face. Pow! She punches you. Then she moves and she punches Jewel. What is your PDV?
Well, she's got an electrical shield on her now too, doesn't she?
No.
Did you put the electrical shield on?
Oh, okay.
What's your PDV, Jewel?
1.
1. She hits you for 6 points.
No, not my face.
That's right in the face. And you've got a PDV of 2, don't you? And she punches you in the face for 6 points.
Okay.
So Cardinal takes 6 points. Then she is going to use 2 aggravation dice. She's punching Jewel again. For 6 more points.
Who?
That's Jewel.
Punches me for another 6?
Not Jewel. Armature.
Oh.
For another 6.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you see she's just teleporting around, punching everyone. And that's what she does. And then Armature, it's your turn to go. What are you doing?
I already went this round.
Did you go this round?
I
Yeah,
think Bravo. Doesn't Bravo need to go at some point?
No, Bravo drove off. Cardinal came in. She punched.
I'm at
It's your
no
go.
actions left.
Nope, it's your go because you did that last round.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
Yep. So, and I'm assuming does Bravo continue to drive off?
Actually, Bravo's going to stop and check on the kids.
Okay, you go in the back. They're all covered in like that cellophane.
Like,
Don't
are
make me
they
pull over.
alive?
Yeah, it looks like they're alive. I mean, give me a intelligence plus knowledge plus tech.
Knowledge and my non-existent technical.
Yes. So what is that? 2 dice?
Yeah. Not like intuition or investigation.
No.
Okay. 1 success.
Okay. Yeah, they look alive. I mean, there's a little readout on each one of them.
Okay.
It's probably about the size of like a cell phone, this thing that's stuck on the side, and it's giving vitals. And there's stuff moving.
Okay. That's good
So,
enough. That's good enough.
Yeah, there's stuff on there kind of moving about. So you do that, and then what?
So I left the phone on 911. Hopefully that means they'll trace the phone and come to the van.
Okay.
I'm gonna, he doesn't plan much. Like someone who'd plan more, maybe wait around or whatever. He's just gonna shut the van up and run full tilt back to help the rest of the crew.
Okay. Give me a movement plus reflexes.
So movement and reflexes. So 6 dice.
You're gonna need 3 successes.
6 on the wild die. I've got
Crap.
3 without the 6 with just a 6 on the
Did you
wild
take
die.
out 2 dice? Sorry.
Did I take out 2 dice? No. Was that for the checking on the kids?
Yeah. Give me another roll. Sorry.
I'll roll it again. How many did I need?
You need 3.
I need 3. I have 2.
Did you add in your plus 2 for your reflexes?
I did.
Okay. It's no big deal. It just means you won't be back. You'll be getting back next turn. This is to see if you got back this turn in order to act.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay, so you're running.
Yep. I'll take this
maybe
turn
you ran in the wrong direction. You're not sure. So you're running back.
I got distracted by the multiple Chipotles.
Yes, true.
Like,
Yeah.
go to Taco
And
Bell.
what was Armature doing?
I'm gonna do something a little odd, I think, and maybe hopefully set up Jewel for something
Okay.
incredible.
And
So
what is that?
Armature is going to go and reach up and pull herself off the ground
Okay.
with a girder or something,
Okay.
and crack open the fire sprinkler system
Mm-hmm.
so that it begins raining everywhere,
Right.
and give Jewel a look of, a knowing look. I'm now off the ground. Cardinal usually flies everywhere, and Bravo's not here. There's no more innocents left. She could possibly use this now forming water to go and get Hush.
Awesome. Okay, so what we're going to say, that is you using your adventure archetype.
Okay.
And basically what you can do is give someone a bonus in dice equal to twice your presence. So you can
and
give...
my presence is 3D, so that's
Yep,
6 dice.
6 dice.
So I'm going to try and set Jewel up for some success there.
That's right. You've given her 6 additional dice
Woo.
to do with it what she will by setting her up. Any other actions you want to do That was one
No,
action.
I'm gonna keep my booties off the ground.
Okay. Then we go to Jewel. What are you doing, Jewel?
All right. So Hush is where's she? She's standing.
Yeah, she teleported around the room, and then at the end, she teleported back into a distance away from you guys. So wherever you guys are, she is the furthest place she can be from you inside this room.
Okay, but is she still being affected by these sprinklers?
She would still be affected, yes.
Okay. So using the water as a conductor, is that what the plan was to try to get to her? All right, let's do that. Now, would it be an electrical manipulation, or would it still be a ranged?
What are you trying to do?
I guess just kind of,
Blaster?
Kind of, but using the water. So maybe the range using the water to force the electricity, just to kind of flow through the water into her.
Yep. This is what I would suggest you do.
Yes.
You've got 6 dice, right? I would suggest you take multiple actions and then use the 6 dice on maybe your last action. You know what I mean?
Right, but okay, sure.
Basically, it's a range fighting attack because you're just blasting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I would blast her multiple times, minus 2 dice, minus 4 dice, and then use those 6 dice to hate some of that penalty.
Okay. Yeah, because with coordination, I only have 6.
So so take your first attack.
All right.
You need 3 successes to hit her.
Gotcha. I got 6 on my wall die.
That's always good.
That's good. Oh, and another 6.
Okay.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that first attack.
5, you needed 3, so you would do 10 points of damage plus 2 additional points, so you do 12 points.
Yes. Okay. Second attack. Get lucky. Oh, and I did get lucky. 4 successes there.
Okay, 4 successes, so you hit for 11 points. And
now the last one. This is when we use the.
You would take out 4 dice, but then you'd add 6 dice, so you would net gain normal roll plus 2 dice.
Gotcha. All right. 4, and I got a 6 on my wall die. So 5 successes on that third attack.
5 successes. Okay.
So yeah, she gets pretty fried.
Yes. Basically, she starts teleporting like crazy to get out of the way, which is her using up all of her hero points now. Right. Basically to negate this damage. And that's what she does. She negates basically all of your damage by kind of teleporting around.
Oh, what a bitch.
Well, but it's good though, because you've used up her hero points.
Okay.
Which means she can't use them against you guys, which is what's getting ready to happen with all this aggravation I got. So she does that. That's the cyborgs are going to try to come up and slash you.
No.
Because that's what they do.
They're not being affected by the well, I guess she was just throwing lightning or throwing electricity rather than zotting the whole area. Okay.
But these guys are very diminished.
Yeah, they got pretty damaged.
Okay, 1 is hitting. Okay, so I didn't designate. Who wants to take this hit? Who wants it? Anyone?
Well, they can kind of come after me, I guess.
I've only, yeah, whatever. We'll tag team it.
So
a little bit of a pinata at the moment.
Right. Okay, Armature, you get hit by the cyborg.
Okay.
For 7 points of damage.
7?
From its knife arm.
Ow.
And so, yeah, they're swinging at you guys, but they're really sluggish as they're trying to like move, and you guys can hear like servos and stuff and actuators straining. You see like, their eyes are kind of glazed over because they don't have the power to do it, so they're using willpower to kind of move their arm. And then we move back up to the beginning of the round where Bravo shows up. So you were there, but you can't act this round.
Right.
You were at the maybe the driveway leading down. But Cardinal is still there. What's Cardinal doing?
I will.
You went quiet, Brian.
I will hit hush. Can you guys hear me?
Okay, you're hitting
Now we
hush.
can.
By the way, Bravo, you can hear sirens from police cars and stuff moving in.
Okay. So but I don't have an action this round?
No, you're like basically just jogging up there. You've gotten to this area.
Okay.
But you can hear sirens coming. Cardinal, you fly over to try to hit Cardinal or hit Hush as she's teleporting around the room. You need 3 successes. What'd you get?
3 successes.
Okay. So this actually hits her, and it draws blood. She sees she's bleeding her own blood. And she looks astounded that you actually connected. Anything else? Taking another action?
Yeah, I'll take another action.
Okay.
Nope, 2 successes, so no.
Okay.
That's it.
You do that. For her action. What is she going to do? You can fly. Is Jewel standing there or is she flying?
Oh, no, she's flying.
Okay, she's flying?
Yes.
I was hanging from the ceiling to not be in the electrical way.
I'm leaving all sorts of pretty sparkles around me as I'm zipping around.
Okay, grapple attack on Aaron or Armature, which she does. Teleports to you, grabs you, and she is teleporting away.
Oh, great.
No.
And in order to do that, she has to, I believe, she's going to teleport you to the sun.
Oh,
Wow,
that's
pretty
not a good
intense.
place to go.
That might hurt Hush a little too.
Yes.
That's a heck of a way away.
Okay, so she does it. She grabs you, and then all of a sudden, you guys appear in the sky above the city of Cleveland.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then,
Let's see where this is going.
yes.
Yeah,
And then
I'm getting dropped off.
Yes, you are getting dropped off.
This is my bus stop.
Yes, and then she teleports away, leaving you.
Uh-huh.
So we'll deal with that in a second.
Just hang out there.
Yeah, just hang out there.
Yeah.
So yes, that's what she leaves you. So right now she is not in the room. So we go to what are you doing, Renee? Jewel.
Do I see Bravo?
You don't see Bravo. He's still, you're still downstairs. 3 cyborgs, Armature and Hush are gone.
Okay.
For the moment, what are you gonna do?
Then I'm gonna try to just take out those cyborgs, I guess.
Okay. All at once or one at a time?
Let's do all of. There's 3 still?
There are still 3.
Okay. Yeah. Let's try it. So let's see what we can do. That was a fantastic roll. All right, so there's 4. I got a 6 on my wild die. Another one. So 5 successes.
Okay.
I've just
Nice.
electricity just frying them up. Trying to smoke those.
Okay. Absolutely. You are blasting them. The rain is helping you. the sprinklers are helping you. You're doing that, and the very stern lady, she is leaving the place. You see she's pulling stuff from like her pockets, like she's got something in her pocket, and she pulls it out as she's running up the driveway. You guys can see flashing lights behind you as police cars, you're assuming, are outside. Bravo, you're outside. What are you going to do? Cops get out of their cars around the building. They are actually at the building too.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Well, Bravo's running back down the ramp. I assume he sees the very stern lady.
He sees the stern lady.
So he's going to do kind of one of those soccer slides where you're trying to knock the ball away.
Right.
But I'm going to knock her feet out from under her.
Okay. Are you doing a knockdown? Or are you trying to do damage? Or are you trying to do
both?
Okay.
He does it with reckless abandon, shall we say? His Bravo ability.
Okay.
So it doubles his reflex. Does that double the +2?
You double your skill and the reflexes, right?
Yeah. So it's 4D +2. Does that go to 4D +4?
No, it would be 4D, and then the +2 would just add on.
Okay.
So
just curious on that one.
Yeah. So it would be
4. So it's 8
So yeah,
dice
she's
for
running
reflexes.
There's cops that are moving down, and then
yeah. So because I doubled it, I go to 11 dice.
So roll 4 dice, or roll 10 dice.
Roll 10.
Instead of having a +2, you would have 1 automatic success.
Okay.
So 11 dice plus an automatic.
Oh, and a 6 on the wild die. How hard do I want to hit this lady? I've got, with the auto success, I've got 6 successes right now.
Probably bank the wild die.
Yeah, I'll bank the wild die.
Okay, so 6 successes.
She hasn't taken any damage or hits, and so she's got hero points to spend. I'd sink everything into it.
You think so? All right. Yeah. You know what? Let's re-roll. Let's re-roll that.
Okay, so you're at 6.
7 successes.
7 successes. Okay.
Yep. And so
hope you're happy beating this poor lady.
PD and BDV.
Take her off at the knees.
So I have a PD of 2, BD of 2, and PDV of 7. So is that 9?
9 points plus. You needed 2 successes to hit her, so you did 5 over.
5 over.
Yikes.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So let me see. So you did 5 over. You had 9 plus 5, so that's 14 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay. She will spend some of this aggravation, and you come at her doing any other attacks?
Yeah, I'm guessing she's not down.
She is not down. In fact, she looks a little bit more nimble than she should be.
Okay.
And what are you going to do? You see she's got, it looks like some kind of handcuffs.
Is it like the handcuffs that were, I'm trying to remember, there were handcuffs earlier, weren't there?
Yes.
They were special.
Mm-hmm. They were from the janitor that was trying to put them on you.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Or it could just be she's into some BDS&M. Okay.
Right. So, yeah. So, second action, can I take those away from her?
Yeah.
And put
fighting
them
roll.
on her?
Yep. Fighting roll -3.
-3 or 2?
Well, fighting roll, take your dice penalty, but you need 3 successes to take them away.
All right.
Sorry.
So fighting is 3D, reflexes is 4D, but -2, so 5 dice. And I need 3 successes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? He's still pretty reckless. I'm gonna double my reflex.
Oh, you're gonna do it again? Okay.
Do it again. I can do it total of 3 times. Another 6 on the wild die.
Okay.
And a lot more successes this time.
Okay, well, you definitely take them away.
Yeah.
Now you have to put them on her if you want to do it for a third action.
I have 7 successes right now for that roll.
Okay, you take him away.
Yep.
All the way.
All the way away.
I'll even give you a bonus. I'm going to say you're going to need...
With an extra success because of the auto. So it would be
right.
like 8.
Okay, so...
or whatever.
Yeah, you slide into her. She jumps over. You grab pull the cuffs out of her hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
so I'd be normally at -4, right?
Yep, -4 dice.
If I spend 2 hero points, that negates, or that counts as a normal action, right?
Yep.
So I wouldn't be at the -4, but I spent the 2 hero points.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. I will do that and snap the cuffs on her.
Okay. Give me a roll. You need 3 successes.
3 successes. So 3D for fighting, 4D plus 2 for reflexes.
Okay.
Another 6 on the wild die.
Okay.
Not enough. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. So I have 2 successes with a 6 on the wild die. Plus 2 gives me 3.
Okay, you do it.
And I will bank the wild die since I only
get
3.
So you do it. You guys see Bravo comes running down the hall or the driveway, slides underneath the lady, pulls these handcuffs out of her hand, and then cuffs her against the wall, pushes her up against the wall. So you have her cuffed. Mm-hmm. What is Cardinal doing?
Good question. Who else is still fighting us?
The cyborgs look like they have about had it. The technicians aren't fighting at all. In fact, most of them are trying to get away in the vans that aren't moving. So they're starting to scatter like roaches that when the lights get turned on.
Yeah, but the police are going to catch them all at the top. So I'll pass. I don't think I need to do anything.
Okay. Now, what is Armature doing up in the sky?
Well, I'm going to grab onto her, but that's not really my main goal. To punch the living daylights out of her is currently my goal.
I think she
Before
left.
she gets away.
I think she left. Didn't she teleport, or did she? Or is she still there and has to teleport?
However, we can back up time for this. So she teleports. She's teleporting away. What are you doing?
I'm going to try and... Well, I'm going to spend a hero point to see if I can... I would like to try and knock her out before she actually gets away, is going to be my goal.
Okay.
I had 2 things in mind. Either I was going to try and snatch something off of her, like a thieving roll, and hope that it was valuable, or try and punch her out. I think I have a better chance at
What's your stretching it? You've got a stretching of what?
3.
Okay. So you can stretch. Basically, what I'm looking at is, can you stretch further than she can teleport? You know what I mean?
I have a 3, so I only you know the answer to that.
Yes. But so your stretching does not come close to her teleportation. However, you can spend hero points to enhance your little rolly roll.
Yes.
Where is it? Trying to find it.
Is it enhancing the roll, or are you saying she would enhance her power with hero points?
Basically, she'd be enhancing the power. She'd be pushing her power to make her stretching go further.
So 2 hero points can be used to raise the rank of a power by 1.
Okay. How many hero points you got?
I'm going to put 2 into this, but I had 1 banked earlier, so I'm going to put so I have 6 now, so I'm going to put 2 into this.
Okay. In order to get to her range, you would have to spend 6 of these points.
Oh, okay. I will go for broke.
Okay. So basically what you've done is all of your cybernetics goes into your arm, off your everything, just to like push it in order to like stretch far enough, because you see her appear in the distance as she's teleporting down, and you reach. So basically, give me a roll. You have to hit a 3 successes.
Do I add all those dice into my pool here?
No, all those dice have basically been used. You've used 6 of those dice
Okay.
to make your stretching big enough.
Okay.
As she's trying to teleport back down. So that leaves you with 1 hero point to use.
I will have 3 successes in that.
You grapple her, so she is grabbed. So basically, you reached out as she's teleporting, trying to, basically get back down. And you grab her. So at the end of it, you guys appear on the ground.
Oh, okay.
You appear down there with her. Doing anything else?
Yeah, I will backhand her.
Oh,
That
that's
one.
not very nice. Just a dismissive backhand. Okay, give me 3 successes.
Only 1 success. Sorry.
Okay, well, don't be sorry to me. But yeah,
didn't fall out of the sky.
basically, you did not fall out of the sky, which was actually kind of cool. So you managed to get back down. You swing at her, you miss her, but you guys are back. You guys are down in that basement again, or in the garage area.
Oh, okay.
So bam, you guys appear there. You try to smack her. She moves out of the way for that one. Any other actions?
No, that'll be it.
Okay, so Jewel, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try to use my icon ability to
Okay.
inspire everybody and give them. You said it gives them extra hero points, or how'd that work again?
You don't give them anything because you suck.
Oh, come on.
Suck. Just the way I am. Okay, so roll your perception or your presence plus your
Presence plus
PRE
influence.
plus your influence.
All right. That's 4 successes.
4 successes. So the entire group gets bonus successes equal to 5. So you guys get 5 bonus successes. So on your next action, you guys will all have 5 bonus successes. Well, except for Jewel. So is Jewel going to do anything else? That was your first action. Doing anything else?
Let's see. Sure, I'll try to take out the remaining cyborgs.
Okay.
They're still limping around.
They are, but now they're trying to move away. They're like, "Come on, Jeff, let's get out of here!" And they're, Mike, hold my hand, Mike. And Mike's like, "No, I'm sorry, man, for himself." And
Let's see. I'll give him a blast.
just giving one of them a blast or all of them.
I need 4 successes. I'll just do. If I do 1, how many successes? Is it 2?
You need 1.
All right. I'll just hit 1 at a time. Why not?
Okay.
So yeah, he gets hit hard. 3
Okay.
successes. So that's 2 over.
He falls down. Jeff falls down. Mike! He reaches. Taking any other actions?
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay. So that was all of your guys' actions. Police come down the hallway. You've got her up against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing, Bravo?
Well, Bravo is so I see the police coming down.
Yep.
And she's up against the wall. Do the police look like they think I'm a bad guy?
You look sketchy. You look skeevy, but I don't think you have any dis. What are your dis? Nope.
No.
So you don't look like
hot-blooded already.
Yeah. You don't look sketchy.
I don't look super sketchy, even though I'm in a tracksuit.
Yeah, I mean,
she's in a business.
Yeah,
suit.
you look like Bravo, but you got someone in handcuffs up against the wall.
Right.
So what do you want to do? Throw her to the moon? Throw her into the sun?
No, I'm gonna pull her off the wall and start marching her toward the cops.
Okay, they take her.
And say, hey, there's a whole bunch more of these guys. They were planning on blowing up the building.
Okay, you see that there's a Detective Song is there as well.
Mm-hmm.
And some guys are like, "You get down on the ground," but then Anything else?
No. I'll leave it at that. So.
Okay, so you do that one. Then Cardinal, what are you going to do?
Nothing. I mean, there's no more combat going on, right?
There is
well,
still
Hutch is
Hutch
still
down
there.
there.
Oh, she appeared.
Yeah, she appeared. She's looking around.
All right, I'll hit
assess
her.
the situation.
Yeah, I'll fly up and hit her.
Okay, go for it.
One, two, three, 4 successes.
Okay, so you do 9 points of damage.
Plus my bonuses, whatever that does.
True. Would you like to use those dice?
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well go for broke.
Those are bonus successes, not even dice, right?
Oh, shit. That's right. So you do an additional 5 points of damage, doing 14 points. That's a lot of damage. She takes that and goes, ow. She says it with a man voice. Actually, you really can't even hear anything down here. So let's see. She's taking that.
All right, I'll hit her again.
Okay, go for it. Subtract
1,
2 dice.
2. Yeah, no success. Not enough.
Okay. Cool. That was on 4. So on 3, Hush teleports to the woman in the handcuffs.
Uh-oh. She's gonna try to take her.
She does. And she also takes a cop. You see, she grabs her and grabs a cop and starts backing out.
Can't Bravo do something? Isn't he standing right there?
Not yet.
Yeah.
But you do recognize the cop. The cop looks like a loved one of Cardinal's.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Disadvantage.
This is why you never love anybody.
Oh man, that's harsh. But yes, she has her and the cop that was taking her. Officer Valencia is in her thrall as she's backing away. And she whispers in each one of your ears to stay back or she'll kill this cop. This lovely cop who has so much love to give, so much to give to not only to society as a police officer, but to the people that she loves.
Armature, do something.
That's right. What is Armature going to do? And what is Cardinal going to do?
You know what? I am going to, since it was so easy, since it was basically as difficult as touching her to go with her, I'm going to snake one of my cybernetics, because I mean they can be small too. I don't have to put all of them into it. I'm gonna snake a cybernetic to go and basically tap her boot, so wherever she goes, I'll end up going too.
You're going to try to make it so that there's a little string going from her shoe to your arm?
Yeah,
Okay.
or, well, can I do my foot instead, so it's a little less obvious? Okay.
Sure.
So basically, I'm gonna tie under her shoelace, if you will.
Okay. All right. So at the beginning of the round, what are you guys going to do? As the cops have guns on her.
I'm gonna put up my hands and look,
okay.
Submissive, but I will snake my foot over towards her.
Okay. What is Bravo doing? What is Cardinal doing? What is Jewel doing?
Jewel's gonna try to just say, "The jig is up. You might as well surrender now. Make it easy on yourself."
I don't think so, she says in a whisper. What is Cardinal going to do?
Bravo, don't you have the initiative?
I do. I was gonna, but I'll let you go first if you want.
No, I've got no actions I'm going to take.
Okay. Bravo, there's always some sort of detritus around parking garages and stuff, like a piece of concrete that fell off or something. He's gonna kick it at her. So
Okay.
He's gonna. So try and.
Does he lift it with his foot? Does he do like that soccer thing where he pops it up and then Pele kicks it right in their face?
Sure. He'll like like bicycle kick it. Just like flip over backward. Well,
Okay,
I do have the icon bonus for this one, so.
Okay.
So and he's reckless. So ranged fighting, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Ranged fighting plus double his reflexes is 10 dice.
And plus 5 successes.
Plus 5 successes. I dropped a die.
Does it matter?
I don't know. It might. It wasn't the wild die though.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Armature, you track her.
So
she goes unconscious.
6 successes. 6 successes on the dice plus the other 5. So 11 successes.
11 successes.
11 successes.
Plus 9.
Plus 9.
That's 20.
Yep.
Plus, we're going to give you a little bit of damage for like the stone that you're throwing at her.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it like a mist where her head was?
Well, some of those successes are taken out because you're going to need 4 base to hit her.
Right.
Minus an additional 3 for his disadvantage. But you manage to overcome that and bonk her in the head with a rock, which does enough damage. Let's see. She had, you pop her in the head, and she kind of like stumbles over.
Did she say "ow"?
Is she
yeah,
out?
she does.
She
and
out?
you can
She's
actually
not
hear
out
that
yet?
through.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a whispered "ow," but she whispers it to everyone's ear. So,
Okay.
and she kind of stumbles back, letting go of Officer Valencia and the other lady. And the Cleveland police shoot her down with shotgun.
Oh,
They
geez.
shoot her
Okay.
down?
No, they don't shoot her down.
If she's
But,
not
you know.
down, though, I would like to take a second action to run up and punch her.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
is that 2?
You did one action to kick her. Another action. What are you going to do? She's already got the insult.
Right.
Are you going to go for the injury?
I'm gonna go for the injury to punch her.
Okay. Okay. Bravo goes off.
Well,
Right.
he
That's
is
why we bring him
hot-blooded
along.
and everything. So, so this is regular fighting, but minus 2 dice, so 6 dice.
Okay. You only need 3 successes.
And I think it probably I'm gonna add the 2 banked dice that I have as well.
Okay.
Oh, I need to figure out which ones they are. Let's see, make those. 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Okay, so 5 successes. So you do 12 more points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's looking pretty beat up. Is Cardinal jumping in there to save Valencia?
Yeah. I'm gonna fly in and first hit her.
You're gonna hit Hush or Valencia?
Hush.
It's like, wow, this is the weirdest rescue ever.
Hush.
Okay.
1, 2, 3 successes. There it is.
Yep, that's what you need. Okay, and you do your damage of what is it? 8 points of damage.
Yep.
You guys have done 54 points of damage to her.
Oof.
Ow.
That'd take.
Now, did he
Well-
already use the successes that I gave him?
Yeah, I used those last time.
Oh, did you? Okay, I can remember.
So yes, she goes down. She's over 60 points.
All right.
She goes
Now
down.
she goes down.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll use another action. I'll grab her and I fly out, just full force up the driveway and up into the sky.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You hear everyone in the building say that. Okay. So do you fly away with her to take her away, or are you flying her away up in the?
he's going to punish her. She tried to kill his lover. So I
Okay.
think he's probably at this point snapped a bit, and we may not see her again.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Well,
no.
where do you take her?
It's a great question.
Is there anything that, to stop him, to try to talk him down off his...
Well, you guys could try it.
This ad.
Yes, yeah, you guys can. Like, hey, Cardinal.
Hey, Cardinal. No, I'll probably just say, Cardinal, this is for the authorities to handle. All you're going to do is make it worse. You're going to put Lindsay in a very difficult situation. She would not want you to break the law, being a lawmaker herself. You're going to hurt her even worse if she knows that you're going to suffer for murder.
Okay, so did you fly after her or after him?
I fly
You're
after
up in
him.
the sky?
I get a 5 flights. I don't know
Okay,
what this is, but
yeah, you guys are about the same. So you guys are flying up there talking. Does it resonate with Cardinal, what she's saying?
Somewhat. I basically say, if you want to save her, and I drop her.
Oh,
So, but you're close. So I don't do it in a way that you can't catch her, but you'll have to catch her. I don't want anything to do with it.
Gotcha. All right, I'll let her kind of get a little. I'll grab her because I think she's knocked out, right?
yes.
Yes.
So yes, I'll snatch her up.
Okay. Well, you managed to snatch her up. The police are there. They take away this woman in her handcuffs.
If there's any more handcuffs, I recommend they put them on hush.
All the handcuffs.
All the
handcuffs on hush. Okay, you guys managed to do that.
Teleport.
Jeff and Mike and Calvin don't get away. The 3 cyborgs, the 3 remaining cyborgs. The technicians, they managed to capture all of them. And if you tell them where the other van is,
definitely. With the kids.
they find them and take the 2 high school students out of that van. And there's all sorts of information in these vans. There's basically a map of the city designating where all the students live, where all manifestations have occurred. You see that they were moving their base to a different location. And they were going to make one final push at the football game that was going to happen that Friday. There was going to be a football game, and from what you guys can get out of their notes, and basically your guys' decompression and basically finding this all out later on, is that extreme stress triggers these super abilities. And it was the Warhorse formula that they were using.
Mm-hmm.
They were using a modified version. They had amped it up, but it became like kind of erratic. And it didn't last long. So that after not drinking this water for a while, taking the chemicals, they would actually revert back to normal.
Gotcha.
But extreme stress would do it. And, there was a fight the night of the camp when they were out camping, which triggered the there was the triggering at the funeral by being incredibly upset and stressed out, and then the triggering at the party when Brittany and her boyfriend were in the house alone with that shenanigans. But that's what you guys managed to find out, and they take these people away, and the Institute tries to get involved so that the Warhorse formula that does exist, the authorities don't get a hold of it.
Right.
And, the heroes are hailed as heroes. The ones who stay in the shadows manage to stay in the shadows. And you guys all get a $30 Denny's gift certificate from Mahogany.
Oh man, but the Denny's is closed.
It is closed. Well, you guys can use this at any Denny's, but it doesn't say if you read the fine print, it's only certain locations honor it.
Yeah.
You guys also, well, you know what? she's gonna splurge. You guys all get Panera bread. $30 worth of Panera bread gift certificate.
Same $30. Just
Yes.
different restaurant. Right.
It doesn't go as far at Panera.
Yeah.
You get a crouton.
Yeah, you guys get your Panera bread. But no, you guys managed to figure out what's going on here and save everyone, or
everyone who isn't dead.
Yes, everyone who isn't dead or beat up or
unless they're cyborg.
And was that Director
Yes.
Douglas, who the older, severe-looking lady?
That is Director, yes, Anna Marie Douglas.
That was the guy that was the woman that Dylan told us about. So.
Right.
So, yes, you guys managed to get her. She's basically a lot of the people who were with her, the Institute people, they were following her orders, but they were acting in good faith.
They thought it was good faith, but
right.
Like Dylan.
But really, she was doing incredibly radical things to basically try to make this warhorse serum work. But it did not do. But good news is that Dylan Perez, he gets a job with your guys' institute.
Very nice.
So, which is great for him. And they do honor his 401k because they're probably putting in the same account for your guys' institute. So there's continuity there.
Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah, it's good for him. He's going to do all right. And
not too many young people's putting into their 401k. So
he's pretty aggressive, man. He knows that it's not going to last forever. So he's pretty aggressive on it. So that's what happens. You guys would get renowned for this. So each of you would get like 20 renowned.
Oof.
Throw at you, which would kind of lively up your characters a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But that is the adventure, which goes off the reservation a little bit, but that's how these adventures actually work, which actually kind of makes it a lot more exciting for me. So it's not just a rote adventure. So what did you think there, Aaron? What at the end of the adventure? Or actually, better yet, what does Armature do at the end of the adventure?
Oh, Armature needs to move on again because it's one of the things she does. She has to stay ahead of the people who are the Rogue Institute's agency. They've been hunting her, if I read her backstory correctly.
Right.
And she is usually trying to stay one step ahead of them. So she made a little bit too much name for herself. So she's got to go city hopping.
So cue the Incredible Hulk music as you hitchhike away from town.
Yeah.
To the next town.
Yeah.
Fair enough. What about Cardinal?
Cardinal would go back to making sure that crime doesn't pay.
Fair enough. Making sure crime doesn't pay. With the help of Officer Valencia, who
who hopefully won't be in as much danger the next time. But yep.
Well, she's probably like your Commissioner Gordon.
Well, she's a disadvantage, so she will. But anyway.
Right. And how about Bravo?
Bravo's going to enjoy that $30 at Panera. And,
okay.
Find out that the Wi-Fi is probably better there.
It's absolutely better.
It's like,
and
nice leather seat next to the fireplace at Panera.
Right.
So he's just sitting there in his tracksuit, enjoying a bread bowl of broccoli and cheese soup.
Awesome. For 99 cents more, you can get a pastry or a cookie.
Oh, heck yeah. Cookie. Definitely cookie. He'll pay that out of his own pocket.
Oh, man. Okay. He gets the...
He splurges.
Okay. And what about Jewel? Jewel is probably the face of this entire thing, since that is what she does.
Jewel wants to start a super team. It's like, this worked out pretty good. And even though Armature, kind of moves on, I know she'll be back. she'll be back. So I'd probably work with the Institute and try to get us like a base of operations and get a new uniform and try to make it like a legit super team. That's what she.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Yep. And all those things could happen. So yeah, that's what happens. That's how the adventure. A bread bowl at Panera, crime fighting in the shadows, hitchhiking with strange, greasy men to different towns, and yeah, that's the Mythic D6 Project Mythic Adventure, which, funny enough, is in the Project Mythic D6 Adventure Anthology, which will probably be on sale. So. But there you go. So that was pretty fun for me, guys. You guys brought me great enjoyment.
Well, thank you.
For this game.
It was
and,
fun.
Tickled and stuff. So, yeah, is there anything you guys wanted to critique or?
I still think maybe taking a look at the NPC hero point allocation, because with the banking the dice over to you, when we fail, it just felt like for a while it was just a lot of nullification. So it just felt like we were doing stuff, and I get that we're not going to take out the characters in one shot. Things are going to break down, but I was starting to fall into a feeling where like I'm going to do some great damage, or I'm going to have a great result, and it'll be great, and then it'll get nullified with hero points. Yeah. And so it was really starting to feel just like a pre-hit point pool. So it started to feel very frustrating from a player perspective for me a bit.
Yeah, the way it works is that with like the NPCs, the NPCs have more hero points than you guys have. And the reason it works that way, or at least the thinking behind it, I should say, is that as the GM, I can't keep track of 10 different people, 10 different various pools. And usually the way these games work, and actually it works like this in a lot of games, is there's always a pylon where, let's say, for instance, with Hush, no one's going after the cyborg renegades. Everyone will pile onto Hush. And so Hush is built in such a way that she has enough hero points to negate. And so it's kind of like you have to wear down her hero points and then you wear down her hit points or stress points.
But narratively,
so yes.
What I think I'm okay with that. I get hero points, but I think when the hero points just negate the damage, it just becomes that. It feels like I'm not experiencing any success, and maybe there's a depending on maybe the NPC, maybe they can spend a certain amount or they can mitigate a certain level of damage. But that, I enjoyed the adventure. That would
right. No. Yeah, you got to say it. Yeah. Now, would it be better if they had a higher hit point total?
Yeah, higher hit point, or if there was maybe some impact. I think. Sorry, my mic. My boom mic was up.
No problem.
I think having some narrative impact to a highly successful, even if the villain mitigates it, is what I'm looking for. So, wow, they were able to soak 25%, or, wow, that normally would have taken them out, but now they're only whatever. I'm okay with them still being on their feet, but to have the best attacks we've thrown out just be something that they can wear down. There should be okay, that did something, or throw some knockback or some chewing the scenery so it doesn't feel entirely like we're just getting blocked, would be my sense there.
Right. No, I get it. Because in a way, when you're taking away their hero point, taking ability, for instance, at the end, she blew her wad punching everyone by using her hero points to do so. So, yeah, I see what you're saying.
I think it's for me, what was going on, I think, is maybe it was the Die Hard effect in reverse. So I'm okay with crawling through broken glass for 10 rounds, right? Right. But it didn't feel like she was. It felt like she wasn't struggling. And so maybe if it was just they were soaking them and don't maybe give me so much of the rules result, like she took a hit, she spits out a tooth, but man, that should have broken her jaw, don't you think? Now I'm like, okay, like this is just difficult as opposed to getting negated.
Okay,
so less necessarily the rules, like a rules change or anything like that, but more just a different description.
Okay.
Yeah, that would have changed it for me. Yeah.
Okay, no, that's something actually I could work on. It's not basically not showing you how the sausage is made, so much as basically just giving you a smaller sausage, which I'm good at.
Yeah, I think I could, because I think I also had I think it was Wyhander after this one last Sunday night, and I had something similar. Did the dice exploded 3 times. They got like a phenomenal hit, and then it was, as I was running the rules, was like, okay, and then and so they take nothing. And I looked up at the screen, and everybody was like, nothing.
Right.
And so that was kind of probably also fresh in my mind.
Okay.
So, anyway.
I absolutely see what you're saying. It's basically the perception of what's actually going on, opposed to what the mechanics are.
Yeah, and even, like you're still wearing down the hero points, so I mean it is definitely doing an effect.
But explain it in a different way.
But saying they took no damage is, it's like they're not taking stress, but they are taking hero point damage.
Yeah.
If you look at it that way.
No, I totally get it. I get what you're saying, and that's something that I will work on.
Yeah. But other than those flags, I thought the kind of flow of it, and given Hush was the toughie. I mean, I think my perception was everybody got something in, and I liked the kind of narrative of, okay, we're dealing with a teleport who can really mess us up if we're not careful. So I really liked Armature's actions with using the limbs. That was really, really cool.
Thank you.
No, what's that?
I said thank you.
Oh, yeah, no, Armature's all of them are actually, not that I'm tooting my horn or anything, because I kind of made these characters, but not really. No, they all got like their cool thing. Like the birds, I think, are kind of cool for a cardinal, which are essentially his sometimes his man on the street or smoke screen or helper. And with more points, because all the characters are basically built on the same points. With some type of advancement, especially if Cardinal gets like his Cardinal armor or his Cardinal mobile, and things like that would make him like only enhance him. But no, all of them I thought were way cool. Like Jewel did some really cool stuff. Bravo at the end doing his soccer kicks of rocks was actually really awesome. That actually super tickled me. But yeah, I think the game went great. I enjoyed it. So yes, we have to plan for another one, but not next week. Got stuff going on. But no, that was super enjoyable. But what you're telling me from like actually, we'll talk about that in a second. Stuff about the other game, the Bastion game, which is kind of funny that with the Mute Bastion game. But we'll have to plan again for so that we can get something going and stuff. But anyway, youngsters, I'm gonna let you go because we have to get going and do like some Sunday visits to people,
cool,
and stuff like that. But I really appreciate it, guys. And thanks a lot. I have to get going, so I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.